What's going on, YouTube? This your boy Romeo Trading back again with another video. I hope you guys have had a great day. It's been very interesting in the market today. You know, a lot of ups and downs, so we're gonna definitely get into that today. Before we get started, I want to give a special shout out to my 4 subscribers. Hey, I am very grateful. Just really starting this channel Sunday, you know, and just having 4 is exciting. I was kidding with my girl the other day, and I was telling her, you know, 999,996 away from 1,000,000. So hey, sometimes just like with the stock market, you just got to get in early, you know. So you know, I really appreciate you guys. Whoever you 4 are, I don't know if I can see you guys or not, but whoever you 4 are, I definitely appreciate it. The part 3 definitely got a good little bit of you know, reception. You know, I was trying to post it in places that, you know, people would, you know, appreciate it. But you know, going forward, you know, feel free to, you know, subscribe, like, comment, you know, all that good stuff. But again, I appreciate you guys, and let's get into it. So hope you guys have had a great day. Let's see here. We can start off with the SPY. We can pretty much see how the SPY's pretty much done went a little bullish on us a little bit. You know, that's beautiful. You know, a lot of the ideas that really wasn't working yesterday end up working today, and a lot of the stuff that was awesome yesterday end up kind of pulling back today. But I hope you guys was able to make some profits. You know, based on that. I'm wondering if the market's gonna keep going up higher, or if it's gonna kind of consolidate for a minute. Cause we still got to retest this area here, this 360 area, but we're gonna see. You know, the market might just want to shoot higher. You know, either way, we're gonna take it how it go. The Qs actually got a pivot here, so I'm wondering how that's gonna work. But you know, the weekly, like I said, that resting on last week was kind of a resting week, so I guess the bulls are stepping back up. Maybe they'll push this thing a little bit higher. As you see, you know, the market's been bullish, so we'll see how it go. If long-term investments, this is definitely the place to start. You know, you know, your SPY, your Qs, anything that mirrors the market. You know, it's a lot of ETFs and funds out there. If you guys want to hear more about that, leave a comment below, then we can go over that in another video. I'm gonna jump into the swing trades that we had picked out. I'm gonna start with AMRN. So this one did kind of what I expected it to do. It pretty much shook out real big yesterday. Then we got a nice little green bar today. So I moved my stop up. I may add a little bit more over this 530 area. So that's good. We'll drill down, start with the monthly first. But you know, the idea was it was red before we took it. So the idea was to turn it back green, and going down to the weekly, getting in over this pivot here, this 530 area. So yeah, we pretty much full. I think it triggered us in twice. So adding more here would be a good idea based on it having this nice shakeout, and then you know, being a little bullish today. So if you want to add more at 530, that would be a good little move, and you know, have your stop. If you add more, you can put your stop down here. You know, just be careful of your you know, your risk to reward on that and your risk. But yeah, so in future videos, I'm gonna start doing day trading and, you know, ideas, and well, it's really hard to day trade live because it's so quick. I kind of just post my ideas on stock twits or whatever. But I'm gonna do day trades based on, I mean, it's pretty much the same patterns. You got to make these decisions in a, you know, whether it's in a 1 minute, 2 minute, 5 minute, 15 minute, 30 minute, 60-minute time frame. It's the same patterns, you know. I actually took a few day trades today. But yeah, but just getting back into it, like I say, if you want to add more at 530, you can, and then hopefully, you know, we get a nice little push up with us being over this 20 period moving average here on the weekly. I think this one's looking good. Oh yeah, and another thing, when it comes to your targets, you can really shoot for 1-to-1 if you want to. 2-to-1 if you got the time to do it, you know, or you know, if you just got time to wait. So the idea here was 530 by by 50, so that's 30 cents. So another 30 cent, I will put you at 560. So that would be 1-to-1 target. You almost hit it here, but 1-to-1 target when whatever you risk, if you're risking 500, then you'll get 500 here at 560. So whatever your risk, whatever your risk level is, and whatever your target size is, then you can shoot for that. Like I said, I don't plan on holding it too long. I just kind of wouldn't mind getting my one R out of it and being out of it, because I don't want to tie up too much capital. Swing trading when I day trade as well, so I don't want all my capital tied up that way just because I need to take a large position on day trade. So that's just how it go. But not to digress too much. Next idea is ARCO. Start with the monthly. We're still green on the month. The weekly did kind of what I expected. Like I said, we had that doji last week. We did trigger. I think it triggered this area just one time. I got another order to add if we get back over this 550 area. What I did was 550 by 535. Yeah, so 25 cent range. Like I said, I get 400 shares total over this 550 area if it triggers again. Like I said, still got a higher high, so it still looks pretty good. Drilling down to the daily, we didn't really, like I said, we still holding this 520 area. I may back my stop loss down just a little bit just to give it a little more room. Still above this moving average. Still looks good, like it's just kind of resting. 3 days here, we dropped big time. Got engulfed by the buyers. So hopefully, we get a nice little push up on this one. Like I say, 25 cent is the range for the idea. If you're risking $100, it'll just be 400 shares. That's what I'm taking, just $100. And it depends on how I do. I may add or day trade it. But I don't, like I said, I don't take too big of a size, especially with certain stocks, because they move a little slower. So I kind of want to be in and out too fast. Like I said, I just wanted something to give you guys some content with. But that's it for ARCO. Like I said, it looks good. It looks good on all time frames. So we'll see how it goes. Next idea is ASMB. Start with the monthly. Yep. So if you guys was with me on the last couple videos, you'll know that my idea for this one was to kind of get a small position here, with it being down 5 months in a row on the big volume. So we was hoping for a little reversal. Looking at the weekly, buyers are still in control. We haven't failed. You want to add, you can add in this 630 area. And the idea was 630 over 630 by 605. So it's another 25 cent area. Drilling down to the daily. You see it's kind of going back and forth, kind of consolidating. So we'll see if it pushes up. I think it tagged that area again today. So yeah. So like I say, I took a partial out yesterday. Then like I said, I took another lot here. I may add more. I may double that. So I may go another 400 shares. If we tag that area again, and then see if we get a nice little push up from that. So that's the idea on ASMB. On to the next one, GEVO. This was my favorite today. Currently the month is sitting red. That's not good. I mean, this may be a resting month based on this nice push up here, just like on this one here. The next month was a kind of a resting month. But we did make some money out of this one today. So I did day trade it. I added something I did. That I normally don't do on my swing trades is add high. But I knew I wanted to day trade it. Which really wasn't a day trade. It's kind of like an overnight. It was an overnight play. So that's what I did. I kind of bought into the close. I bought where my original entry was this $2.96 to $2 area, and then I added more at close. We got a nice little push up today, and I sold into that. And then I got back in. Down here at around the $2 area. So yeah, so that's always our idea. And the reason why I did that, because like I was telling everybody yesterday, we was already up 3 days. So a rest day was coming. So like I say, you know, a lot of people was hyped up for it. It pushed up really good. I sold into that. And like I said, it pulled back. It pulled back a little stronger than I thought it would. But like I say, moving average is still here. So, you know, that pullback was pretty expected. Like I said, but I took some profits here. I think I had like 2,000 shares. Took some profits here, and then I just got 1,000 lot back here under the $2 area. And I got my stop loss here at 180. It didn't hit 180. That was the original stop loss. So that's still good. It still stayed over that. Big volume. Let me drill down on the 60-minute real quick for you. And even up a little bit after hours. But yeah, big. Oh yeah. So yeah, we gonna yeah. Starting to look beautiful already. That one's shooting up again. Okay, but I don't know what's going on, but it's definitely going up there. But yeah, let me drill down a little bit more. On the 15-minute, I was looking at this all the way to close. Started with the 15-minute. You know, you got, once again, just technical analysis. You know, you got red, then you got a wide range red bar here. 200 period on the 15-minute. You know, huge volume. So I was like, yeah, the reversal's coming. And that's exactly what happened. I'm not sure why it sold off. Maybe just from all the hype. So, you know, it sold off pretty good, but I knew it was gonna come back around us. I would have got on out. But it didn't hit 180. It got all the way down there to 182, and so it didn't trigger. We was good to go on that. Huge volume going back. So whoever dumped this definitely got their shares back down here. So we're gonna see what happens. If we can get back over this 50 period on the short term, you know, it'll be a nice, like I said, this would be a nice day trade. You know, buying here for the breakout. So if we can get back over the 50 period on the short term, it'll look good. Yeah, so this was a favorite. I kind of had my eye on this one all day. Like I say, the 30-minute, it reflects pretty much the same thing, just a clearer pattern. Taking out this bar here, got a sell set up, that triggered, it worked. Bounce, like I say, fell through the 50 period. It kind of lets you know that it wanted to rest. That's basically my idea of that. It didn't break the 200, so the trend, in my opinion, is still up, but it just needed to rest. Instead of it, like I said, it's already ran. It's already ran. You know, you got all them days, and it was already up 3 days. You know, it's already ran, so this was definitely a resting period. Whoever, you know, was taking profits was going to take profits here. But yeah, so hopefully we get another move up tomorrow, and you know, that'll be awesome. But yeah, that you know, I can say these time frames are pretty awesome. they pretty much it's pretty much telling you everything you need to say. And it's easy on the 60-minute, it looks even better. On the 60-minute, you know, we're still in trend. See how the bars. See, that's one thing I like about Thinkorswim. Getting them lines on each time frame. It lets you know what type of, like I say, you got long term and then you got short term. But yeah, so us bouncing off of this 200 on the 60 and then the 50 on the 60. You know, I think buyers are still in control. It was just a last minute dump. You know, I guess to get small money out, as they say. But hey, we'll take it. I spotted it from a mile away. I was gonna post it, but yeah, I mean, I didn't post it, but I ended up seeing it. I was gonna post it like, yeah, buyers about to step in. We're about to go back up. Like I said, that was very, very clear. But not to sit on this one too long. But yeah, that pullback was expected on the daily. Like I say, 3 days up, green. It was expected. So we shouldn't open. We shouldn't open under 180. Hopefully we open back over 2. We shake out the 2 area, retest the $2 area. Hopefully we push up a little bit more, get that month back green. Because if it stays red too long, it'll be time to go. Don't like to overstay our welcome. Moving on, GNPX. This was a monthly idea that I had. Like I said, I went over in the past videos. I took the monthly breakout at the beginning of the month, took some profits up here. Then, like I said, we've come back to retest this area. So if you drill down to the weekly, if I would have saw it early, I would have got in way down here at 320. But but the stock is still in the downtrend, so it's kind of concerning. We got to get over this 355 area to break that trend on the higher time frame. But like I say, we definitely got room to do it. Drilling down to the weekly, last week was a resting week. Pretty much, like I said, you got the breakout, which broke over this pivot and these two pivots here. Then we got the, we got the rejection here. Then we retested the breakout area, which is the 820 area. And then it ended up resting right above like the 330 area. My monthly idea, the high was 335, because the high that month was 334. That was my original entry area. So with it pulling back this week and getting back up here, being green on the week, was gonna add a little bit more. I got 1,000 shares. I'm trying to get filled after hours to see if I get filled. If not, I shoot for the field tomorrow, just to kind of stack onto that position. Also with the daily, it seemed like it gapped gapped back above the 50, which is a good sign as well. The daily is kind of hard to kind of see the direction. It's hard for me to see the direction. I never really like looking at the daily too much when it comes to making patterns. I kind of base the daily off the weekly and the month, because the higher time frames is clear. You could be buying into all these green bars, but the weekend up red. So, you don't want to be on the wrong side of the trend. So with the weekly being green, buyers are in control, in my opinion. Monthly, the buyers are in control, so the opportunities that we get here could be good. Hopefully I get them shares filled tonight, and then we'll see what happens tomorrow. Go from there. Next idea, HLX. Monthly's green. We're on the third month up. High this month was roughly the 420 area, and like I said, we've already pierced that. So that that buy setup there is good. It come to just confirming the uptrends, pushing higher. Like I said, we got this high here, push through that high, came back, pushing up, come back. Just kind of the uptrend. Drilling down to the weekly, we had this doji bar sitting right at the 50. So like I say, this is kind of the big money chart. These are the big money charts here, just to see what's going on. So we had a nice little resting period, ran up 5 weeks, rested here. We may get extended on this one. Since if we confirming that we want to go higher, or the market makers, whoever, if they want to go higher, they definitely tested this area. I'm not sure if there just wasn't that much resistance there or what, but we definitely got over that. And we're starting to get a little extension. The high was 440, the close was 419. So, a 20-cent stop. I can add more at 440. I may do that tomorrow. Since everything's looking good right now. I normally start, with a piece of a lot just to see how it triggers and see if it actually goes back to our entry. Normally when you get into a trade, it pulls back. That's just normally how it goes. You get a little pullback. So I didn't want to get pulled back full. I'd rather get pulled back partial, watch it play out, and then get filled going back up again. So yeah, drilling down to the daily, it's just kind of been consolidating. We're above the moving averages. So it looks good. Definitely got room to go higher. But yep. Got resistance in this area as well. Yep, we'll see how it goes. We got a green bar here. So hopefully we don't drop those green bar, moving my stop ups. I may add, like I say, and just keep them stopping that area. Next idea, LQDA. Okay, monthly's green. Like in the last video, I talked about all the volume in these two bars. Looks real climactic, real dramatic, whatever happened in that time. Currently green right now. Even though the week's red, which is a concern. The high would have been 310, and the close would have been 298. So we're under that. This one might end up getting out this one tomorrow. But we're gonna see how it goes. We did put in a higher low. So maybe we get over this 20 period. You know, we're in a downtrend, so you know the expectation is definitely not for much activity. We do have an increase in volume, so I'm not sure if that's accumulation or if that is, you know, the market makers really just pushing it down. But we're gonna find out sooner or later. So yeah, we did put in a like I said, a higher low. Monday shook out real bad. Shook out real bad on Monday, but we gapped over it. Ooh, excuse me. Got back over it, but it failed again. So you know, it's really testing this area. The monthly with the monthly being kind of flat in this area, is definitely some support down here, just based on the volume. Like I say, buyers stepped up down here before, and buyers didn't let it drop too far low this month here. So we definitely got room for a move up. We just got to see how it's gonna go. But that's it on this one. I already got 1,000 shares of that. I think I'm kind of in the hole on this one. Yeah, I got in 310. I didn't expect this one to kind of pull back like it did, but I'm down with about 200 bucks on this one. We'll see how it go. Got $300 risk right now, so if I move it up, it'll just be 200, just in case it fails. But I might move it up halfway. Yeah, if it puts in another low, yeah, we're gonna probably just go and get on out of it. Hopefully we get a higher low. Hopefully bouncing off this $3 area and hold that $3 area. Get the week back green. That'll be beautiful. So that's what we're looking forward to. Next idea was OVID, OVID. This one here hasn't triggered yet at all. We kind of just fishing for a bottom here. Got the high volume here. This probably, you know, it might ride out for the rest of the month. We don't know. But I got my order set just in case. So whenever it does decide, or if it do decide to trigger, we can definitely get a piece of it. If it does decide to do something. If it don't, we'll just get back out. But like I said, I do got my order over this over last week's. Seemed like a resting bar. Good volume here, so you know somebody's keeping it from going too low. So over 280. Have 500 shares over 280. So kind of rested off today. I'm drilling down to the daily. Seemed like a shakeout, really. It bounced off 250 pretty good. So I'm gonna see how it go. Might get a bounce up tomorrow. Market did good today, so broke the low of these 2 days. So yeah, probably some accumulation going on. So I try to read into this stuff because them shakeouts be potent. Somebody's getting all them shares, and sometimes some good moves come after those. But yep, like I said, we still got the big gap fill, and just got that one waiting. Next idea is PIXY. PIXY actually put in a new low on the day. That's kind of a concern. Daily is green, barely, like it's very thin, so that's very concerning. Let's see here, 243, where it opened at. We're gonna see if we get more of a push. I like this idea over this red bar, over the 255 area. Monday we gapped up, pretty much filled everybody. But yeah, I still like the idea. I got an order just in case it decides to get back over the 260 area. Definitely in a downtrend. We can get back up to the $3 area, will be good. We will see. I think we're gonna go higher. I wouldn't like the deal if I didn't think we was gonna go higher, so that's just what it is. So drilling down to the daily, we got the 50 and the 20 is sitting right there on it. I may lower my stop just a little bit, maybe up under this green bar. I may lower it probably down to this 225 area, just to give it room to really fight these averages. I think we got another push coming though. I think we got another push coming. Low volume day today. Is going down though. Hopefully we get it. Hopefully we get a little bit more pressure on this 50 and get back over that. That one's still on the list. All right, moving on. RIGL. 3 months up on this one. Nice little ascending. The monthly. Drilling down to the weekly. Entry was over this pivot here. I like this entry because of the red bar we had on Friday. It has triggered. It did trigger us in on Monday. This is Monday bar and today. I would assume this is a resting bar because we didn't really break that low. Yeah, it probably tagged in whoever was up there, put in a resting bar today. With it doing that, I'm just not having it really getting below this 320 area. I got my order here at 315 because if we drop that low, then we might as well kill the idea or find a new entry. Just based on what it's doing. Like the consolidation. If we do decide to come back and retest this $3 area, then we'll be out. Well, I'll be out. That is a good area to put your stop loss. I just don't want to, I just ain't trying to risk that much on this. So we'll see what tomorrow holds. Moving on to the next one, TCDA. Monthly's green. Weekly's good. The idea was let me see here, 820 by 750. Good idea. Yeah, yep, sure was. This one hasn't triggered yet at all, actually. It went up to a penny, went up right up to 819, and it pulled back. This one hasn't triggered yet. And if you drill down to this daily, I like this bottoming tail here. Like I said, you got that shakeout. Just to fill them shares, take out them, the tight stop losses. So tomorrow we should trigger. Market's good, should trigger tomorrow. 3 days up, green. Nice little resting day here. Hopefully we get some volume tomorrow and push on through that. Matter of fact, because of this resting bar, I may add. So I make that 350 shares. I probably add. So we get over that after that resting bar and push through that, then we should get some elevation. So yep, that's that idea there. Last two. Next one is TGB. Monthly buy setup done triggered already. Like I said, we already broke that pivot high. We didn't catch that pivot high though. I ended up getting in over this bar here, over this let me see, the high 114. So I think I got in at 115. So yeah, I added there at 115. Like I said, that one's doing good. I should have got more shares. I didn't realize how slow this stock moved. That's these penny stock for you. Sometimes they be like that. Yeah, I could have got like 2,000 shares to really make a difference there. Like I said, we did trigger the end. We're up 5 cents on this one, so that's good. Looking good. We'll see what tomorrow brings. Hopefully tomorrow we get a good wide range bar. That'd be beautiful. Just because of this resting bar. I like these resting bars. Like I said, we're already up 2 days, so hopefully tomorrow, we get extended. Just gap up 20, really. That'd be awesome. Just dreaming. But yeah, this 120 area was the previous pivot, so getting over this area would be good. Went up there, got rejected again, came back, testing again. So you know what? If we don't get through it, we may pull back one more time, and then that'd be awesome. That'll be the W breakout pattern. I forgot what it's called. But yeah, that'll be a good little good little play, but we'll see what happens. Daily looks good. Good move you stop up to this area. I just didn't want to make it too tight. I'm not risking that much. I didn't want to make it too tight, so I still gave it a little room on the work. And the last idea, VKTX, another favorite, definitely another favorite. So this one about did the same thing as GEVO. Both of those I pretty much hoping for more of an overnight pop on this one. I didn't really get it though. But yeah, I did sell yesterday and I got back in down here because it was 3 days up. 3 days up, over 2 million volume yesterday. I was like, yeah, it's gonna kind of be a sellout. So I was expecting a more of a gap up, maybe to the $7 area, then fade back. But it didn't. It kind of opened, kind of medium, in the middle, pushed up a little bit. I sold into that, and it pulled back big time. But it wasn't too bearish of a pullback. Like I say, we was 3 days up, got pretty extended on that one. Then we had the resting day. But starting with the monthly, we green on the month. The original idea is this was red before we took it, and then it, like I say, turned green, so buyers took over. And I liked it because all the moving averages was consolidating here. So like I said, we got that breakout over the 650 area, and that's why I got my shares back at, and it pretty much hit 650 and ran back up. I had I posted in stock tweets once it got there, to load up in the 650 area, and that's pretty much exactly where it did. So it pretty much retested that entry. Then, like I said, it went back up. Hopefully we get more of a move, more of a push up over this pivot that I already broke it. So pretty much getting over it. I definitely think we can hit 7 this week, if not a little bit more. But yeah, this one looks good. May get us a little bit more room. Maybe 645. Only a 5-cent risk. Like I said, I got back in at 6. The original entry, 650. I sold into the last push, and I got back in at the original entry, which that's normally how weekly ideas work. Then you normally have a trigger, then you have a run up. It's basically like a breakout. You have a breakout, and then you have the retest. So you sell into the breakout, and you buy back into the retest. Now if the retest would have failed, then we kind of pretty much would have broke even. But the retest didn't fail. It kind of bounced beautifully off of it and went back up. Hopefully we push up more and make some more money off of it. Yep. I wouldn't be surprised if we got another resting day. But with us resting on top of this 670 area, it looks too good not to go higher. We're gonna see what happens tomorrow. But that was those ideas, guys. I hope this helps. I'm all for learning. I'm all for teaching. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. Because I do this full time, so it shouldn't take me but no time to get to any comments or any questions. You can always hit me up on stocktwits.com /Romeo Trading, twitter.com/Romeo_trading. Subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. I appreciate my 4 subscribers. I hope to get many. I hope these videos help more people. But we're gonna keep pushing. I'm trying to put out content every day to keep it going. Because I used to always need help with my ideas. So and this approach really helped me to really understand what was going. Because I found myself always on the wrong side of the market, and seeing this, like starting with the monthly and working down from the weekly, it really helped me out big time when it came to ideas and pivots. And so like if you was down here, close here, then you gapped up, maybe to 730, I would be looking at this pivot here and this pivot here for an entry, like on the day trade or something like that. And that's helped me big time. So hopefully ideas like this will help you guys and going forward. But that is it for today's video. I will see you guys tomorrow, and we will continue to go over pretty much all the progress we've made. But that is it. I hope you guys have a great evening. I will see you tomorrow.